All right, coming up at the bottom of the hour, and the countdown is on for the ball to drop there New Year's Eve, the new year, and that means new resolutions. And a survey shows America's top resolution to exercise more, but come on, you and I both know. There's a big difference between saying you're going to do it and even joining the gym for $19.99 a month and then sticking with it through March, past March. So here with some tips and tricks to how to make this New Year's resolution a New Year reality. Personal trainer, host of one of the top viewed fitness podcasts in America, and best-selling author, Chris David. Chris, obviously, I know you. We're at the same gym. You're much more advanced than I am on this. But for those of us who want to do beyond just the resolution or the joining of the gym, how do you make it past that 6 months or that 3-month period when everybody drops back out?
So the whole resolution thing is kind of a gimmick, right? It really is. It's really just a choice. It's a mental choice. Everybody thinks the physical part's the hardest part, but it's not. It's a mental game. It really is, man. How much do you really care about your health? How much do you really care about getting the change in your life? You know, everybody talks about depression. They talk about anxiety. They talk about all this stuff. And really, it's proven over and over again. There's been scientific studies on it over and over again. That if you're really looking for mental health, you're looking for a better change in your life, going to the gym is the absolute 100% best thing you could possibly do for yourself.
So what's the biggest mistake you see people making? Because, I mean, the gym is going to get flooded next week with all those New Year's resolutions.
100%.
But what is the biggest mistake those folks are generally making? Is it coming in saying, I want to lose 40 pounds or I want to be able to bench like I did when I was in high school or something like that, and realizing you got to work your way to it?
Yeah, so it's the expectations, right? I think everybody wants a quick fix, and it's not. It's not, right? If you want to do this right, it's dedication and consistency, right? What I think people shoot themselves in the foot for is they look at their goal and they don't enjoy the journey, right? So if you really want to accomplish your goals, it's not about reaching that goal. It's actually getting yourself used to enjoying the journey of reaching that goal, right? So the more you find yourself, there's so many different ways to exercise now. The classes, Lifetime offers 300 different classes, and then you have trainers that are experts there. The thing about all of that is that it doesn't give you an excuse, right? The only excuse you really have is your commitment to you, right? So I think the biggest thing mistake people make is they make their goals too big. They put too much expectations on it and they make them too big. Start with something small. Just getting there, right? Just start with just getting to the gym every day. That right there, that's a huge win. That's a huge mental win, just getting there to the gym. I've been a trainer for 26 years. I've been working out for 30 years, right? Mm-hmm. I hate it. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate it. If I could just look good and be healthy without doing it, I would. But the truth of the matter of fact, it doesn't work that way, right? The best way, I'm going to be 50 in 6 months. I got an 11-year-old son, Avery, and my 26-year-old son, Isaiah. And my biggest goal, man, is I want to be here for the long term. I want to see my youngest son get married. I still want to be able to wrestle with them and still be able to do things with them, right? So my goals are specifically just something simple. So start with something simple, like just getting there to the gym, just getting your meals right? Getting your protein right. You are what you eat. The gym is a huge aspect of it, absolutely 100%. It's by 80% though. Really, what it comes down to, if you're looking for weight loss, you're looking for change, it's your diet. It's what you eat.
So one of the things now, we're such you said it earlier, we want the instant fix. Yeah. And now we have the Ozempics, the Wegovy's, just take a shot and you can lose all the weight. Yeah. You don't have to do any of the difficult things. Is that making your life harder, or is it actually making it better because people are now starting to focus on their weight, their health, and they're now coming to the gym because they're also losing weight on the side?
Well, like anything, there's pluses and minuses to everything, right? Mm-hmm. The Ozempic's a great way to get started. It's a great way if you're obese, and the thing about the Ozempic is it doesn't work unless you actually change your diet also, right? And you actually change your workout programs. They actually tell you when you get on the Ozempic or the GP1s that you're supposed to go to the gym. You're supposed to eat right? It is a semi-quick fix, but it's not a long-term fix, right? Long-term fix is creating that discipline in yourself and creating those workouts, right? Creating that habit of having a consistent diet that's healthy for you and consistent workout program that's healthy for you. GP1 is a great way to get started for some people. But if you're looking at long-term, if you're looking at for long-term goals, like over the time, then consistency, creating that habit, creating that discipline of going to the gym and eating right is 100%. It's like I tell everybody all the time, man, you can't reinvent the wheel, right? The wheel is the wheel. It literally, honestly, you can't reinvent working out and weight loss. It's simple. It's not that difficult. Everybody makes it harder than it has to be. Just eat right. Get as much protein as you possibly can in the course of your day, and make sure you work out about 90 minutes a day. And that's right there is going to make sure you stay healthy. And not only that, but like there is something about going to the gym or eating right that you feel like you accomplished a goal. There's that general that always said from the Navy, from the Navy SEALs that said, if you want to start with making your life better, start with making your bed, right? that little simple accomplishment of a goal actually motivates you and puts you in a better spot mentally, right? Again, the whole fitness thing is a mental game. It's not a physical game. It's a mental game. It really is.
So aside from obviously committing to go to the gym, eating right, is there anything else we can do? Like one comes to mind is sleep. Should that be another one of our
Sleep's
resolutions?
huge. No, absolutely. So it's funny in America, we brag about how much sleep we don't get, right? We really do. We're like, oh, I got 4 hours of sleep. I worked so hard. That's not a good thing. That's not something to brag about, right? Because honestly, so the best way to make sure you get good positive results is to make sure you get proper sleep, that rest, and proper diet and exercise. It all goes together, man. It's if you want 100%, 50% of it is your sleep, and your stress levels. The more you sleep, your body is superhuman. Now, when you're sleeping, your body's actually rejuvenating everything you've done throughout the day. It's actually healing itself, right? So sleep is highly important.
All right. Name of your podcast and your book if people want to follow.
Yeah. So if you want to check out the podcast, man, Advice Unfiltered. We just won the Singles Award, man. Amazing. And I'm very happy about my co-host, Tony Rodriguez, great guy. And then my book is It Was Never Just About Me, The Journey That Saved My Life. You can find that on Amazon.
All right, Chris David, great to see you. See you at the
thank
gym
you,
later
Mark.
today.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.